Hello, 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 and welcome into We Made It Nice. I'm Paulina.
And I'm Lucy.
And we have very special guests today. We told you with season 2 we were going to have people coming with us. And we have the Bravo Bottoms. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. So Brandon and Mike are here in their lover boy, of course.
Love
My little
it.
got up.
Lucy's the only one drinking, of course.
I have a baby. So
Yeah.
once it's 5, I'm like,
You know,
Let's
earned
go.
it.
Yeah, you
Mom
did.
is off the clock.
yeah, I'm out.
100%. So tell us a little bit about how you guys kind of got started. Like, where is your obsession with Bravo?
I'm like OC season 1. Me and my mom would watch it together. So like I've been a Bravo holic from like the very beginning, and I think like for me, Jersey was like the nail in the coffin. Like Bravo has me for life now. But I started first franchise. I've been there with Vicky.
So you're like loyal OG.
Yeah,
Bravo holic.
I watch it all from like NYC Prep, Gallery Girls, Camp Getaway. I've seen all the one-hit wonders. I have thoughts on everything. I've watched literally everything.
Oh my gosh. Amazing.
What about you, Brandon?
My journey started a little bit later. So I didn't watch in high school. I graduated high school in 2010. And that's when like season 2 of Jersey was wrapping. And I remember very vividly the cast was on the Ryan Seacrest radio show. And they were talking about the season finale of season 2 and how crazy the whole season was. And I was like, I should watch this. So I started watching then and immediately was hooked. Started watching season 3 when it aired when I started college. And that was like our big thing to do, was watch the Real Housewives of New Jersey. And at the same time, that's also the first season of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So I've been with Beverly Hills since like day one.
Okay.
And then as that year was ending, it was the iconic season 4 trip to Morocco for the Real Housewives of New York. So after that, I was hooked. I watched everything as soon as like I was buying, this is like gonna date me, but I was buying episodes for $1.99 on like iTunes every week. I missed one.
That's a good
my
season to
season.
start on too, though. Like Jersey season 2 is like you're in.
Yeah,
You
well,
gotta
that's what got
watch
me
season
hooked. I was like,
one,
I can't ditch these people now.
No.
We started with Project Runway.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
you
Project
started
Runway.
Bravo more. So Paulina's younger than me.
Yes, so I'm
And
26.
I remember, I'm 29. I forgot how old I was. And I remember going in her room and I was like, what is this trash you're watching? And
Yeah.
then like an hour goes by and I was like, should we watch the next one? And then we were just like, we were in.
Always.
We went down the shore and it's like Bravo was one of the only channels you could get, and I never heard of it. Saw Project Runway, and it was the middle of the season, and I think I was 8 or 9 because it was season 1 of I was older. It was season 1 of Jersey. I watched season 1 of Jersey like live, and I am 26 years old. So
Yeah.
my mother like is from a different country and like has no idea.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see what happened, and then it was like Sheer Genius was on, like Tabitha Salon
Genius.
Takeover was on,
the Rosie Pope show,
Pregnant in
Pregnant in
Heels.
Heels.
Yep.
Oh, I loved that.
I loved that show.
Sebastian from NYC Prep actually lives in Philly now because I follow him for some reason.
I was just doing so we've been doing those like on Fridays, like Slam Laptop Shut. So I've been like looking to do one that's like all NYC Prep. So I'm in like a deep hold, like looking for recent photos to pull.
Oh my gosh.
So I also knew Sebastian lived in Philly.
And I think he's in
You're doing
he's
the
in-
Lord's work here.
yeah, literally. You're digging. He's like in Europe right now with his wife or something.
Oh, you're like currently stalking
No, I
him.
follow him.
Oh.
She's like, he was eating dinner in Paris last
Literally
night.
right
Oh,
now.
100%.
We're texting.
Yeah, right?
He's next week's guest. Spoiler alert.
Oh my God.
Sebastian, NYC Prep.
That'll be the finale of season 2 for us.
And I'm telling you, the numbers would come in on that one.
All right. We'll call you guys
We'll
back in
we'll
for
get
that
a
guest
reunion.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch Traders?
Yes.
But we didn't watch the reunion yet.
Okay,
but
we
yes,
didn't
watched.
watch. Did you watch it, Lucy?
I started
about
it, but then like so many things were happening at the same time. So
I've been trying to
I want to watch it.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch What Happens Live this week.
Mhm.
I like to watch it here and there, and there was a guest like twice. I think her name is
Suri.
Suri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Siri, and I was like, that was not her name.
Close enough.
And what'd you say?
Close enough.
Oh yeah, close enough. So I was like, wait, they said spoiler alert, and I was like, I don't want to watch this. So I need
Yeah.
to
Yeah, don't.
Yeah,
Don't, because it's really. Are you like other reality?
I'm a
like,
huge Big Brother fan.
Yeah, so you'll love it. You'll love
Okay,
it.
so I'm gonna watch it after this.
Yeah, you have to.
it'll
The
be-
show was
It'll
so
be a
good.
good binge. I watched it in a day.
Oh, oh my god, amazing. Yeah,
Okay,
like
that's
Cody,
good to know.
Cody Calafori. I went to Temple, so I actually have a photo with him. I saw
Oh,
him.
he's
at-
so hot.
Yeah, I like
He-
cried.
Oh my
He is so
god.
If you
hot.
go on my personal Instagram, like I have a photo with him and I'm wearing these amazing tie-dye pants and he's touching me and it's amazing.
Yeah.
You like tilt the camera. You're like, it's actually framed right here.
Yeah, it's actually
You were like creepy stalker vibes.
I
You're giving
am.
off. This is the first time we're meeting them.
I actually
Well-
saw Cody in Boston once, and he was walking out of a store, and I was like, "Oh, he was just on Big Brother. It was the season that he didn't win." And my
Okay.
friend was like, "What's his name?" And I was like, "Cody." And my friend was like, "Cody," and he turned around. I was so embarrassed. Oh,
But did you say
acted
hi?
Like I didn't know. No, I didn't say hi. I acted like I didn't
Oh.
know. I was like, "Don't ever do that to me again."
We're
One-
mutual eventually.
One time I was bartending and somebody there was like, I was talking about Bravo and they were like, yeah, like I know Jill Zarin. And I was like, what do you mean you know Jill Zarin? Takes out her phone, FaceTimes Jill Zarin and let me talk to her. And I literally was I was gonna cry. I was like, I'm
I would've
obsessed with
died.
you.
Yeah, I would have died.
I was like, I don't know what to say. I'm just a huge fan. Like, I don't even know what to say. Your work is like great. Or I think I said something stupid like that. And she
Yeah.
was like, we're just like you. And I'm like,
Mhm.
okay.
Well, she
No,
is.
okay.
She's been on TV in years.
Yeah.
We are the same, Joe.
It's so
I
true.
was so embarrassed. I didn't know
I've
that.
actually been rewatching like old New York, and I just watched the episode where Bethany and Jason get engaged,
Oh,
and like it's so sad to watch
We're-
because we know
We're
how
like on the
that ends.
same page because we're watching Bethany getting married.
we just watched
Okay.
Bethany getting married, and then I'm almost done with Bethany ever after the second season.
It's just so
It's so sad to watch.
Yeah. But then, so that season is like Jill and Bethany are like
All right.
done.
I just
It's
watched
so
season 3 not that
sad.
long ago, and it's like it's so sad.
But it's over like just such petty bullshit.
Nothing.
Mhm.
Nothing.
And a lot of it was like they didn't even say on camera, which I realized, but afterwards I know the whole fight is over Good Morning America and them asking Bethany to come on and not Jill. And Jill called up the producers at Good Morning America and was like, "Why am I not on the show? Why is she
Oh
on
my
the show?"
God.
And that was like the whole fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So petty.
I
Yeah,
assumed it was press because it was like clearly the start of the season.
right.
And it was like Bethany's like starting to rise and like become,
Yeah.
you know, who she is now. So
Yeah.
very sad. Always sad to watch friendships demise
know.
on reality TV.
I
Oh
know.
my
And
god,
then
we
you
the
watched
list.
her
is-
demise with
Carol.
like seasons late, 10 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad
She's
to
kind
watch.
of thirsty right now, though.
Bethany.
Carol?
No,
Yeah.
Bethany.
No, Bethany.
Oh, but yeah, I say that she's my favorite housewife ever, but her like IRL, I can't stand. Her TikTok is a mess. She's a disaster. She needs to shut up. No one cares. Like, relax.
Yeah. I say this about Teresa because I don't like Teresa. I don't know how you guys feel about Teresa, but she is like, I'm
Where
not
to
going to
go?
take away. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to take away the fact that she is like top tier housewife. Like I
Yeah.
recognize it. I respect it. Here for it. I'm not here for her. But I feel like that's how I feel about Bethany. Like top tier housewife. She brought it. She understood the assignment, but like kind of irrelevant right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
agree.
multimillionaire. You don't need to do a podcast about the housewives.
Yeah.
No, you
let us
don't.
do that.
And you
It's just weird.
can I swear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All she does is talk shit about the housewives, and then she's like, "I'm doing something brand new. No one's ever done it before. Everyone is going to. I'm such a genius. I'm doing a Real Housewives podcast."
Yeah.
What?
That's
Yeah.
literally what Andy said. Andy was like, how original.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like girl, get on the microphone, I guess, or in that buck.
Who was the first
What?
one? The two T's in a pod?
This-
Tamara and what's the other girl's name?
Yeah,
Teddy,
Teddy.
we
Teddy,
hate
yeah,
her.
Yeah.
Hate Teddy. Hate
Hate
Teddy.
her. We
Wait,
saw her at
Pete,
Bravo.
let's
Con.
play. Oh yeah, we did see her at BravoCon. She was a bitch.
Oh yeah, she seems like she would be.
What do you want to play?
Well, you were texting me and saying we should play or
Oh,
not
okay.
play, but like
It's not play. It's a question.
you understood where I'm going.
Worst,
Okay.
worst housewife casting ever done.
Oh.
Who did I say I'll tell you mine. So
Yep.
give you a second to think. Wait, who did I say, Lucy?
You said Mia.
I said Mia.
Ooh.
No, I'm not here for her. I mean, we talk about this a lot, and a lot of people talk about this, but like Bravo is like, there's a resume, there is a requirement. It's like 5 years of
totally.
experience of being batshit crazy is like
Right.
on the resume job
Mhm.
description. So I just think she's thirsty. I think like it's sad to see, like we said, Jill and Bethany, they're both housewives, but it's tough to see people bring their friends in and then friends of 30 years. And I'm like, you're because I
And
would
then
not
get
do
rid
that to
of
my
her.
best friend. That's
Yeah.
huge.
And it was mean. Like the shit they said to each other was like, you can't come back from that.
No, it was
No,
nasty.
It was nasty.
I like petty shit. Like that's like I'm entertained. But like when you're mean, like I'm not a Kelly Dodd fan. I'm not a Leanne Locken fan. Like
No.
Yeah.
there's a line, and I think Mia is like she's scissoring that line.
Mm,
She's literally scissoring.
literally.
I think this whole fight though with Peter and G's gotten her season 3 another round. I don't think she's going anywhere.
He was
I
just on
know.
Instagram last night, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like both going back and forth, being like who owes each other money. Of course, it's Patricia chirping.
Always.
Always Peter.
Well, because Mia was accusing Wendy of sleeping with him.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
like, she would never.
No, and then today Mia posted something on Twitter. It was like, and then she deleted it, but it was a video that Peter had taken of Wendy eating dinner. They were together, and Mia was like, "See, look, they ate dinner together." Okay, and like that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is saying that they slept with each other. You can go eat fucking dinner with all your friends. You're not sleeping
Yeah.
with them.
100%.
Yeah, Mia's she just like reaches. And honestly, she might be like borderline pathological liar because the shit that she
For
says
sure.
and then
Oh,
like 5 minutes later
1000%.
retracts it. Like part 1, Andy's like, wait, how many people were on your board? And she was like 8. And they were like, oh, I thought it was 3, or like vice versa.
That was
But-
crazy.
And
That was
everybody just
crazy.
laughs at her. Like,
Yeah,
and
They all
it's
laugh at her.
hilarious.
See, it's a good choice.
It is
That
a
is
good
a good
choice.
one. That is a good one. Who's yours?
I don't know, like Ever is hard, but I would say Teddy's up there because she's just
Yeah.
so
Ugh.
boring. Like so
Yep.
boring. She literally brought nothing to the table.
You said Peggy too.
I did say Peggy, but that was like one hit wonder. So like Beverly Hills,
Peggy's
like
so-
Carlton too.
Salahi.
So yeah. Oh, that's who I was gonna say. I couldn't stand her. I thought
Really?
she was terrible. She was like homophobic. She was
Yeah.
just a mess.
Yeah.
And her
And then
husband,
Carlton
Dino.
too was like,
Carlton the witch.
Oh, jeez. That
She
one was
apparently is
nuts,
so
too.
rich.
Yeah, which
Loaded.
is nuts.
her house
Like
was
she was
on
the richest.
the Mauricio's
Yeah, buying Beverly
Netflix show.
Hills.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, that show.
It was.
What did you guys think of that show?
I
Oh, I
liked
loved
it.
it.
Loved it.
I
I remember
loved
we watched
it.
it one day.
I thought it was so good and like way better than Selling Sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
loved
watched it this week for the first time ever.
It's
Did
so
you like it?
good.
I love.
Yeah,
I
I thought
love
it was
Their
so good.
daughters are beautiful.
I was really upset
I
about
love
her
them.
engagement though. Like
I
she
thought it was
brought it.
cute.
He brought it up and he goes here. Like I
yeah,
don't
it
know.
could have been done like in a more like grandiose type of way. It kind
Yeah.
of was just like, here's the dinner that Farrah made, and like, oh, by the way, here's a ring for cooking dinner.
It's clearly
Thanks.
like scripted. I mean, it's clearly
Yeah,
air.
I feel like they
or-
had a more of like a special one that we didn't see.
Well, Kyle and Mo,
Oh, you
yeah,
think that
that's
was
true.
fake?
Kyle and Mo didn't know because remember they FaceTimed them,
Yeah,
Mhm.
and that
which
seemed
I found
authentic.
interesting. No, but
Seemed authentic.
Mo is her stepfather because I was like, I'm surprised that he wouldn't mention it to her dad at least. But I
Yeah.
keep forgetting that Mo's the stepdaddy.
Yeah.
And Mo could be
Do
my
you guys
dad.
have a?
Literally.
Did you guys have somebody? in
So
mind?
all time, I'll give you 2. Like current on air, they're an active housewife. Julia needs to leave Miami. Can't
Really?
she is like my Bravo arch enemy. I can't. I think you think Teddy's boring. I'm like, what does Julia show up with besides her dogs and muzzles? Like what else?
Oh my god, so interesting. Wait, that might be the unpops opinion of the week.
Unpopular opinion of the week.
No, I have
Wait.
another one for that too. So
Oh, go ahead.
You came
um,
prepared.
Yeah. And then like all time ever, I never needed to see Amber or the twins.
Oh,
on
true.
on
Oh,
the lost season of Jersey. Like
That
we
was a
never-
fever dream.
Lost
we,
footage.
like, never need to see. I never need to see Amber on TV ever again.
True.
no, that
ever.
was so weird with the
husband?
infomercials. Oh, he's garbage.
The worst.
He's
God awful.
That's
they like
great
kicked their
one.
son out, and then they like took him back, and they were like, just kidding,
and
he's
then-
not gay.
And they're not paying for the tuition.
Oh my
Insane.
God.
What? That was like, and he's like, I'm gonna sue you all. Oh my God, that's
I
scary.
would like to see the twins back though, I think, on like an ex-wives trip or just something. They were crazy.
So do
Those
you
were-
want to keep seeing more of these like Ultimate Girls trips?
I think
I
so.
think so.
I think
I don't
think
like
they're doing
them.
them too quickly after each other.
I can see that.
I think they're filming them too quickly, but like sitting on them like a vault. Like they
Yeah.
filmed 3 in July.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I just think it's like it doesn't get as like they were struggling. And this is my opinion. I think Bravo was struggling. So then they came up with this and it was amazing. And everybody came back and Peacock launched and it was like a huge thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now it's like they're not that special. You need to do it like once a year, maybe.
Yeah, that's why
Now
I'm
it's-
saying like it
I
feels
would like-
too
I
Yeah.
agree
like
with
the
you.
novelty
Yeah.
has worn off almost.
I agree there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I do agree with that. And I also think they should mix, not like Winter House. I think Winter House flopped. Like it did not do what it was supposed to do.
No.
But I think that there could be another like Ultimate Girls Trip type of thing with some housewives, some people from Southern Charm, some people from Summer House. I feel like that would be a good mix of all women. Like I don't care about the guys. I just want to see the women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't need like a Real Husbands trip. I don't like. I
No.
barely want them on Jersey. It's like I don't want babies
Ooh.
on planes, and I don't want my husbands on Housewives. Like we don't need that.
Okay, that might be another unpops opinion too.
I
The
love
Jersey
it.
boys.
Babies on planes is not an unpopular
No, no, no,
opinion.
no, no. I was
Keep
gonna
it
say the
at-
Jersey husband.
Keep him at home. I don't want to hear him. Get the pods in the front. I don't care. Leave me
Legit.
alone. Leave me alone.
So
Okay,
since
so
we're talking about Jersey,
Yeah, let's go there. Do we want to go there?
should
gonna-
we go there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take out my phone because I have notes. So I would
Okay.
like
And
The-
I
a
have a
lot of them-
photographic memory, so
Amazing.
you do.
no,
No, God, no.
I
I
can
can
barely
barely
read.
shit.
So a lot of them are just phrases. So I'm gonna read them all and then we can
Mhm.
react after.
Okay, lovely.
As
Yeah,
a
yeah,
class. Okay, Jersey in all caps. Did John say you want to leave or do you want to clock her? Question mark. Joe is being dramatic, not mad at Melissa. Teresa digs and fuck her. Melissa says her kids have hate for me. Unwell. Newbies are here. Bye bye, Jackie. Those are all the things I've written.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with the majority of those. I'm kind of over the Giudice Gorga fight. It's just getting
I'm
sad.
done.
I'm done.
I'm done with it. It's exhausting.
It's like, how many more seasons of this are we gonna have?
My
And it's
weave
getting-
is
Doing this since
exhausted.
season 3.
Yes. My- the-
Everything. My
what is it,
panty
my panty
liner's
liner?
exhausted. We're
Yeah,
exhausted.
literally, my weave is exhausted. Like I can't do it anymore. The Gorga's got to go. Get the fuck off the TV show. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for coming. Ta ta.
Yeah,
I
we're-
agree. I agree with that. I like the Gorgas, but their time's done. Like they don't really bring anything with the exception of just this fight with Teresa, and it's just getting sad at this point.
Yeah,
agree.
exactly.
And
And
if
they
your
bring nothing
marriage-
to the table.
If your marriage
Yeah.
really is that good, like if that was me and I don't have a husband, but if I ever did, and we'd be like,
You
gotta
don't
go.
have a husband.
I know I don't have a husband, but like we'd be like, we got it. Like it's time. It's and if you really like, I think that this season, I am a huge Gorga fan. Have always been. I could always respect Teresa. Lucy last season. You could go back and watch our episodes because she screams and will not speak about Teresa. This year, I think motherhood has changed you. You are much
That's
softer
not the
now.
first time you said that. Thank you. That's the nicest thing you've ever said today.
That is nice.
She's much softer now. She stands Teresa. I really think from watching these very few episodes, I think it's Joe. I don't
is
think
Joe.
it's Melissa. I don't think it was ever Melissa.
I agree.
I think she
I
was a
felt
little
bad for
catty in the
Melissa.
beginning. Sure, you're trying to
Yeah.
get on the show. You're talking about cookies. You're talking about who has like a nicer Range Rover, whatever.
Yeah.
But
But that's the
I
petty
re-
shit that makes Housewives fun.
right. But I
Like
really
now that
don't,
we're damaging like actual family, like this isn't fun to watch.
like I don't think it's Melissa. Like Melissa went to the
No,
thing.
I think it's Joe too, and I think at the end of the day, with it, it's like there are just so many outside voices, Margaret, who are just like always like chirp, 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 chirp. Like
Mhm.
Teresa saying the like with our chosen family, like it was like because it's friends and family there. That's why she was saying it. It wasn't like a dig at Joe. Joe made the choice not to go there. Like he was invited. Like so for Margaret to then be like, that was like already in Melissa's ear, and Melissa's like putting out like the crocodile tear. Like that wasn't like
Nothing came out of that
nothing
eye.
came
You
out. Like
really
she cut,
hated her that much?
she cut an onion.
Yeah, her trying to run away, have a scene. She was literally trying to put onion juice in her eyes so she could pretend to cry on camera.
Oh
That's why
my
I said, get
God.
out of here, bravo, bravo, bravo. I'm not crying yet. She's so fucking annoying.
See, I actually thought that comment was fucked up. And I think that we didn't like Teresa last year just because I think her comment about like you shouldn't have gotten married when I was pregnant.
Oh
Those
my
were
God.
crazy. And as a Teresa, like blind apologist, there are moments where I'm like, girl, you make it so hard me to do my job. Like there,
100%.
and those are like comments like that. I'm like, really, Teresa? Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna bring up her wedding from 1997 and you were pregnant. Like, why are we talking about this?
Literally, she should have
Literally.
waited. Like, shut up, Teresa. Love you, but like, no.
When Lucy
Okay,
was on
good.
maternity leave, I had a friend of mine come and she same thing, and we talked, and I was like, I know you love Teresa, but right now I'm not in it. But
Yeah.
what I was thinking is like, I'm in all these weddings, I'm going on a bachelorette. You know what? It is what it is. I will sit here and bitch about the dress I have to wear, the place I have to go, all the money I got to spend. But everybody knows you're gonna say yes.
You're gonna go.
Right.
Yeah,
You're gonna
exactly.
go. You're gonna go. And as much as like, yeah, I make everything about me. Like, you better believe that is the time that it will be about me. So I
Fully.
do.
Right.
Even though shit was going on, and I mean, we don't know how the rest of the season comes out. I really think that Joe should have gone. I think that they both should have gone to the wedding.
Yeah.
It's her time, and then you can be mad. But your wedding is like, I mean, maybe you get 2 in your life, 3.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
True.
That's your
19
time.
times a
Yeah,
year.
who knows?
Danielle.
So
Danielle.
I have a comment, and it's mean, but I'm gonna say it. I
That's
don't
all right. We love
think.
mean.
Okay, good. I don't think Teresa is smart enough to make a
Exactly.
comment like that would be like premeditatedly mean.
Exactly.
Agreed.
I don't think that her
a
brain
good
works that way.
No, I know that's
to be
definitely not a
mean
good
for
thing.
like a jab.
Like, I don't think she comes up
and
with
that's
like
it.
plotted. I agree with you. Like, she's not calculated enough for it to be like, this is gonna be my dig on camera.
But
Like,
I will
it's-
say,
Yeah.
I
She's just not-
agree. But I think
all
she did.
there.
I think she did take a dig at them at the wedding, because at the wedding she did say, "And all my chosen family is here." So I think what we just saw was a slip up, and she just said whatever. But I think at the wedding she basically was given a fuck you and said, "This is my chosen
Well,
family."
I think now her saying it at the wedding, this clearly is going to be something that gets brought up later. So, like, her saying it at the wedding is
Yeah.
calculated.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not gonna
because
be
she
later,
because
Gorga's
she's
brought
saying
this
it
up.
again.
Because people
No, but I'm
told
saying
her.
like this will be like a next week follow up. Like Josie, like you said, your chosen
Oh
family.
yeah,
like,
for
it's-
sure.
For her to
Right.
say it at the wedding, because I thought the two, I'm like, she says that at the
She
wedding.
says at the wedding, yeah.
So
No, you
it's
know what?
So
definitely-
it obviously becomes a thing
I
in
think
the,
you're
in the
right,
coming
actually.
episodes.
I think you're right, because I think that until she knows that they have a problem with it, she's not gonna care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, fine. Jen and Dolores.
script. They both needed something, and I think they're both like helping each other to like make it sure that they got like brought on to this fall.
But I don't know that Jen needs anything because it's very evident that Jen and Bill are like not
Unwell.
good.
Yeah,
at all.
I think
Like-
I think she was doing Dolores a favor, honestly, giving her something like that. Like,
But
kinda like
Dolores
how
has
Sophie-
Polly and this Polly with
But
Frank
that's
is
not
like
enough. That's not enough.
Yeah.
Dolores was on, like, we haven't seen Dolores activated since Welcome Back Scumbag. So it's like
100%.
you
What
needed
episode?
you needed some tension with Dolores. She plays too neutral between everyone. So I think this gave Dolores a little moment to like kind of show she's still from Patterson. And I love Dolo, like we'll always ride for her, but she is like a very middle of the pack, I think, with everyone.
yeah, I love her
She's
too,
like
but
a-
I just wish she held people a little bit more accountable. There's a way to be neutral, but also be a good friend and be like, hey, what you said is fucked up. And
Yeah.
like, maybe let's not say that moving forward.
I think
Yeah, that's
Dolores
true.
is like a Kyle Richards or like a Dorit. What I don't know what's happening with casting, but like they've had no storyline for seasons, and they'll always stay.
Yes.
She's a staple of Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you go back and rewatch, she's been on every season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the newbies?
Yes and no. Well, actually, no. I think I like them both.
all now. I like them all now. I
Okay.
know I know I won't like Rachel later.
Okay,
Ooh,
why? Do you
She doesn't like
tea?
Teresa.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's like not Team Teresa. Listen, I think Danielle Cabral's great. I think she's good. I think both of them are here to stay, and I think Jen Fessler is a great friend of. I think she brings a comedic little difference that we needed for seasons that hasn't been there in a while.
Like since Rosie.
Yeah, exactly. And like we haven't had anything funny like that in a long time. So I think she's perfect for that role. I think Rachel is good right now. She'll probably piss me off down the line, but and no offense, but like, can you trust someone that kept that nose job? You know, you got off the table and you walked away and said, "Sure."
And she doesn't look 31.
No, she doesn't.
No, I'm
No
31, and I was like, "There's no way this woman is my age."
No, she doesn't.
I
I like her right now, though.
I thought she was a teen mom because she called him her son.
What do you think? But more importantly,
So I was like, oh, she maybe.
I started doing the math in my head. I was like,
That's what you did.
I'm like, is he what Gorga's son is he friends with? The baby or like the middle one? Because then, like, when did she have this kid? And
I
then
know.
was
I
like,
watched with
that's
Lucy's
done.
husband, and I'm like, oh, she was probably a teen mom. They're probably high school sweethearts. Like
Yeah,
this whole
definitely.
story.
Yeah.
no.
He's definitely older than her, right? I mean, he looks older than her.
And what is that beard though? That spray
don't
painted
know.
beard,
Painted on
I don't
with,
know.
Sharpie.
and so scary looking. Those modeling photos. She's like, he's a model.
Costco.
He's not.
I don't even know for Costco. Jeez.
I like
Yeah.
Danielle's husband. He's cute. What's his
Love
name?
Danielle's husband.
I love Danielle. Like Danielle.
I do too.
Her daughter is the cutest with her little art, and she's like Jackson Pollock, and like remembered all of them. I was like, oh my god.
She was teaching me. I had no
Stop.
idea what any of that meant.
I know. Legit, that was art history at Valentina.
And the grandfather was like sobbing. Like I almost started crying.
was so
Valentina's, like, and the brother loves her so much. Like
Yeah.
they're just like two good kids that
They're
are
so
like
cute.
don't seem to
Yeah.
be like tainted by life.
And
yet.
I do think like Bravo struck gold with this because I think realistically Teresa will next season will be like Teresa's farewell season. She'll get do one more
think?
without.
I agree.
Yeah, I think she's doing one more without Melissa to see it through. That like this was my show, been my show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
And
think
then-
Melissa's done after this.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not back.
she's
And
done.
I think it'll be, or Teresa's storyline is going to be, I'm moving out of Jersey. Where am I going? And I think that will be like that kind of thing. And I think next season we're going to see Danielle Cabral's sister-in-law, and they're just going to start that cycle.
The
with
new
whole
family
season,
drama coming
with a
in.
new family.
God.
Yep.
But
No,
yeah,
I
I'm
think-
liking the new era. And Jen Fessler, I saw something on Instagram, and they were comparing her to Kathy Hilton.
Kathy,
Yeah.
yes.
Just like that, like
Oh,
little comedic
yeah.
relief, like ditzy
I think it's
almost, but
perfect.
it's
I
good.
think she's
Yeah,
perfect.
we
I don't
needed
think-
that.
I don't think she needs to be more than a friend of. Like
No.
I agree.
I agree.
I don't need her whole. I don't need to know her husband. I don't need to know more
Mm-mm.
about her. I want to see her eat cheese and not share a pizza.
Right.
I was just gonna
Like,
say I
that's
want
all
to see her
want.
shove cheese in her mouth.
Yeah, legit. Have the sweaty thighs like we do. Like be a relatable queen and just but like keep it moving.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you guys, I know we want to probably move on, but I have one more big take of the season. You guys are Teresa apologists. What would you call yourself?
Tree huggers.
Yeah.
Tree huggers.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the kids getting involved? More specifically, like on camera.
I think we disagree here.
You disagree?
Yeah, I like
Okay.
don't need the kids. Gia drives me up. I can't stand Gia. No offense. I
Same.
know she's like young, but I can't fucking stand her. And now, and like
She's old enough.
Gabriella getting involved. Like I don't need the daughters getting involved.
No.
It's the show for a reason.
I
I
think
agree.
I agree, and I would like normally be like, yes, I don't need it, but I think with Jersey, the kids are just such a pimp. Like especially the Giudices, they have been on camera their entire life, so for them to be just like stripped from this narrative, it would feel weird. Like I don't need all four of them having confessionals, which it looks like they're happening, but like
Yeah.
Gia being involved, Gia's like I mean, she was always involved since she was a kid.
Yeah, but she was annoying when she was a kid too. I think her parents let her get involved in the drama at way too much of a young age.
Yeah,
like
no,
singing
I
the
mean-
song, waking up in the morning, that should have never
Never
ever
had-
aired.
never.
That was like
No.
brutal. Like you're basically pimping your kid out for TV time, so that way people feel bad for you.
Well, it didn't work.
Literally.
Everyone hates Teresa,
No, I know.
but
Yeah, I just don't.
We
think
do,
that
yeah.
They could. I don't need to see Gabriella confirm that Melissa
No,
and Joe
like, we
weren't
don't.
there.
at
Like
all.
we
Yeah.
don't need
No.
receipts.
But
No.
I get like why they're so heavily involved.
And
I know.
Gia doesn't need $50,000 for a confessional.
I know.
Put that
No.
budget somewhere else.
What?
I have a
Yeah,
question
She got 50K for last year.
Bullshit.
for the tree huggers.
Yes.
What is your opinion on Louis then?
something's off.
Something.
Something is just not right.
He's shady, and she's
Yeah.
again dumb. I'm sorry for not
The
signing a
fact she
prenup.
didn't sign a
I
prenup is
know.
just so mind blowing to me. Like again,
Sis, you were
something-
literally in jail, like
Yeah.
in jail.
for like something like this. And now,
Yeah.
like, if you want to leave him, like he could go after. She's like, well, he's richer than I am. I don't even know if that's true. Now he's
No.
starting this business and can't even tell people what kind of business it is.
And there's like a couple lawsuits already against like his previous, I think like
Yeah.
employers or whatever it was, like shady shit.
Like my boyfriend wants a prenup and I own this couch. Like
Yeah.
you're a dumbass. Okay. You need to get your fucking prenup and go home.
yeah.
I know. It's like why I turn a blind eye to him. Like she's happy, like we'll just let it ride. But like to say like I don't see every red flag, and I'm like I've always been calling him Dirty John. I'm like it's
He is.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
it is
Something is
just
so off.
it's the math ain't mathin', but she's happy, so I'm happy.
I just hope for her sake and her kids' sake, because again, I do not like her. I would like to emphasize that point. But she does not need to go back to jail
No,
or
she's
like
not right.
or like get wrapped into this shit again. Like I hope that if they do end up breaking up or whatever, that she is not culpable
We've
at
talked
all.
about this, and we think like that lawyer that she's had since
Mhm.
everything, like I do feel like that's like her right hand trusted person. So I do feel confident that like if Louis were to go down for this like Jen Shah advertising thing he's doing, I do think she's far from it. And so
Okay, good.
I sleep
Yeah.
at night knowing that she has that lawyer helping her.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
That's
Yeah.
very good. So let's move on.
Yeah.
I think
Potomac.
Summer.
Oh no, Summer House.
I think
You're
Summer
right.
House sucks.
Oh!
What?
I think this is the
Loverboy
last.
summer?
Yeah, but
I
I
do
think
love-
this is
I
the
do.
last
Like, I
season.
think,
I mean,
Kyle's 40.
yeah.
I think this is.
I-
I think this is the last of the 4 OGs.
I actually said that during this week's episode, I said I think they should take a summer off from filming, get rid of the entire old cast, and come back maybe in 2 years with like a rebranded cast. We are now on 7 seasons of it's like Potomac, 7 seasons of like OGs mostly. Lindsay and Carl are absolutely insufferable. Gotta go. They
Insufferable.
suck. They are terrible.
Cannot.
We all
Right,
agree
and
on
that's
something
done.
for the first time.
I went on a big rant about Carl and Lindsay last week. They drive me absolutely insane. Carl is a loser. The fact
a
that
pussy.
he gave up, he's a
Such a
pussy.
pussy.
The
Such
fact
a
that he
pussy.
gave up his whole job. He's pussy whipped. Yeah, he had Kyle come in as one of his best friends and be like, "Listen, I know you've been doing too many drugs and you're an alcoholic. Let me give you a chance to have a job because your storyline for 3 seasons was you don't have a store, you don't have a job." You keep getting fired. And now I gave you a job. And now all of a sudden Lindsay comes in the picture and she's whispering sweet nothings in your ear. And now you're not going to show up to work because you want the betterment of the both of you. Get a life. And Lindsay, get off the couch and get a job because you are not you don't do PR anymore. Juwan went out of business and so did you.
She sucks, but Kyle should not have said that shit on to
Agreed.
the
agree.
newbies at the table. Like that was
Or on camera
low,
at all.
Camera.
On camera
whether it
at
was
all.
true or not. Yeah, and but
Right.
to these 3 new people that he just met.
Yeah, I'd be like, what else is he going to say about us?
Yeah,
So I see why Danielle was mad. But you know what? I'm going to retract about Summer House sucking. You know what I think would be fun is just seeing that group of girls. Because Housewives, like you said, there are so many seasons or different franchises now that have kept their OGs. Like basically
Yeah.
what New York have done. Like these women started when they were in their 40s and now they're 50s. And now they have kids who are like having kids and now they're grandmoms. Like
Yeah.
I want to see women like my age getting married and becoming housewives. And so maybe I don't know about housewives. I mean, I guess they try with the Real Girlfriends of Paris, but
they could do like a New York version of that. I feel like a New York, because we also say that Summer House works best when they film scenes during the week in the city because I want to
Yeah.
see the regular day job. I want to see what they do during the week. It doesn't always have to be in the house like during the weekend.
Yeah.
So if they had a show that like kind of incorporated their regular life during the week, I think it would do so well.
yeah.
like Real
I
Girlfriends
like
in New York.
Paige needs a show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she would be
love
great.
her.
Yeah. Oh,
Obsessed.
Like I was
Yeah.
watching the other day and I was watching Gabby dance on the table, talk about the guy no, that's not her name. Her name is Sam. I don't
Mhm.
even know. She's laying in bed with this guy. She wants to clear her roster, but she also wants guy with fireworks. And I'm like, this is just not where you find this, girl. And then
Yeah.
watching
Well,
them
did
dance.
you see what came out about that guy?
Yes, I was just gonna say he's dating
with
Madonna,
Madonna.
now.
What?
What the
But
fuck?
I was just watching Kyle get upset that no one's drinking at 3 a.m. And I was just like, this is sad. I
Yeah.
feel bad
Yeah.
for you. This
I
is-
do
yeah.
too, but at the same time, like this is the show. Like
Right.
the show is them drinking. Because because I'm on the flip side, I'm like, why is no one up drinking with him? If I was there, I'd be dancing on a table at 3
Yeah,
a.m.
the cameraman would have to be like, "Can we go to bed?" I'm
Yeah,
like, "I'm
literally.
still up." Keep rolling.
Right, but when everyone went to bed at midnight, so they could go to Barry's in the listen, I love Barry's, but so they go Barry's in the morning. Get off the fucking show.
Yeah, that's
Go do this at home.
Yeah.
We're not going to farmers markets here.
Exactly. I don't need to see you getting your fresh produce. I need
Like,
you to
even-
get fucked up.
Also,
Even the tea
like,
party, they were like the drunkest I've ever seen them, and it was a
That
tea-
was fun. Yeah.
That was fun.
Wait, what do you guys think of the newbies then?
I
love them.
Love them.
we need more guys.
We do.
That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
Do we?
that's why
I
it's
think the
weird.
reason why we
Yeah.
don't have that many guys is because they're planning for a lot of guy cameos. Andrea's back next week. We're gonna have
so
Craig. We're
excited.
gonna have Corey.
Corey.
I think Luke shows up for the engagement. Like, so I do think there was a little bit of method to the madness there with like the less guys to
Like,
like.
if they're testing that, great. Give me a show
Yeah.
about all the girls because that's what I want to see.
The Real Girlfriends of New York.
I kind of like that it's like a all girl house.
Me
Like,
too.
Like the Hills Hampton vibe.
No,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hampton
exactly.
Hills.
No, it definitely works. I do like Chris though. I think he's so hot,
Yeah.
and I think
Yeah.
he's
He's
just like
boring though.
He
For
doesn't do
now, I
much.
mean,
for now, he's better than Alex last season. I
Yeah.
think.
Alex is
Oh,
a
100%.
full of
They cut him out of the
turkey.
show.
the great
Yeah.
the greatest thing he gave us was the Honda Civic comment,
Oh,
Right,
then was it
exactly.
even
which is an
that
iconic
good?
comment. So like,
Yeah.
we'll give that to Alex.
Yeah, and that's it. Now he shows up in the Halloween store, being the model for all the costumes. That's his gig.
Oh my god. So yeah, let's see what happens next year. I agree. Winter House was a flop. I don't need it.
No.
I
But I
think,
think-
one was fun because it was
That
COVID
it's
year.
and the
fun.
same
It
thing
was
as
something
Ultimate
different.
Girls Trip. It's like you're already beating it like a dead horse. Like let's bring it back in like
Well,
3
did you
years
hear
or
what-
something.
Did you hear about 3 that it's supposedly going to be where in Colorado?
Steamboat Springs.
Oh, I
Colorado.
did see that.
Yeah.
Do we think
We'll
it's gonna
see.
be like Paul? Who the fuck is Paul? Amanda, Kyle,
Kyle?
Paige, and Craig.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think it'll be Kyle and Amanda.
I think Danielle.
I think Danielle. I think Maya. I think Sierra. I think Paige, Craig, and I would love to see some people from Southern Hospitality.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
love them.
I would love to
Southern
see like a
Hospitality.
Mia
Us
and a
too.
Joe, or like a TJ, like Grace Lilly. I just don't know how to
Mikkel.
vibe with those girls, but
Like
like
should be eaten alive.
I think it would be. I would love to see some Soho in the mix there.
That would be fun.
I agree.
But
Katie
I feel like
from
they're
Vanderpump.
significantly younger than the Summer House Southern Charm people. But I'm liking
Well,
that the
so
new
if
shows
they-
are like,
if they bring Sam into Winter House, she's their link because she went to college at Charleston.
Yeah,
oh,
or Elon.
true.
She wants to Elon.
So she knows Joe and TJ. So they all like that would be like the link.
I
She's
just
cute.
think-
I really like Sam.
I love
think
her.
that they
Me too. I
can't
met
be
her at
scared.
BravoCon. She was so sweet.
Oh yeah. I don't know how I feel about Gabby. She's kind of annoying to me. You too?
I agree. The whole
Yeah.
read about when she was being awful to that guy, going off about how that guy's a cancer and she won't even like look at him. Girl, bye.
How
I'm a
rude
Cancer,
was that?
And I'm the best.
Yeah, it was like this is so bizarre. You're not even gonna give him the time of day because he's a cancer man. Like, first of all,
He
he's
was
so
gorgeous.
fucking hot. Just
Yeah.
like turn a blind eye to his like whatever it's called astrology. Like I don't care. Like that the whole reasoning was just so weird. And she
Mm.
like it's weird.
But her ex was a cancer male. I get it. My ex was a cancer male too.
Yeah,
and I'm
that
like,
was
well,
also-
I would never again. I
Her
would
ex is
never
from
do it.
2016.
I
So
would
get the
never
fuck
do it.
over
Get
it.
over
Get
it.
off my TV.
So is mine.
But it's funny the connection with Danielle though, that she was the other
Right.
woman.
Die.
Incredible find.
You guys
Like,
watch
such
What
a small
Happens
world.
with her and Danielle.
Yes.
you
About like the
catch-
Maya revelation, the Dumois.
Well, and did you catch that she thinks who talked the most about her in the confessional, and she said Sierra. Like that's like some underlying.
Wait,
Gabby
who?
thought that?
Yeah, Gabby. It was like
Oh.
Andy asked her, was like, who do you think has the most to say about you in the confessional or something like
I
that?
didn't catch
Said-
that.
She said
She said
Sierra.
Sierra.
Oh, interesting.
See, I
Yeah.
love Sierra. She gives me Kiki from
Love.
Miami vibes.
Love
yes.
Sierra. And I love
Like,
Kiki. I
what-
can't wait for her to take
Kiki's
Julia's
sillier
spot.
though. Sierra's not like as silly as Kiki.
But what did Sierra say in yesterday's episode that I was hysterical? I think it was like Chris was hitting
Oh.
on her or something.
Oh
and she
Was
was
it
yeah,
the
and she was like,
CPR?
She's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
bitch, I'm gonna let you die.
yeah, she's like, no, I'm gonna let you die. I'm a nurse. Like, I was like, queen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So
was
funny.
hilarious.
I would like to see them more in the city. There really does need to be like a
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah, and I think it's those girls. I think it's Maya. I do think it's Amanda without Kyle.
yeah.
Sierra, like
Because
I
she's like
think it's
10
that.
years younger than him.
Yeah.
So like she's
more.
fun, but like Kyle, like I don't feel like living your midlife crisis with you.
Mm-mm.
No. And we always I would like love to see like kind of like back end lover boy stuff. Like I think like what they've done with the brand is like there's just so much potential for like some type of
Yeah.
show
Oh,
around
no.
that. Like with those two little social girls who like are basically personalities for the brand. Like I think there's just so much potential there.
Like a Southern Hospitality-esque show, but it's like lover boy. Where like
Yes,
Kyle is like boss.
exactly.
So he's not partying, but
He's
he's
not
like
right.
he's not
there.
as like a full thing, and it's like everyone else part of Loverboy.
Yeah, I'd be into that.
We're giving a lot of free advice here.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, we really are.
This is gonna
We-
be on
we-
our Patreon.
We should-
This is a Patreon exclusive. We have to edit this out.
We really should just work at Bravo, which would be
100%.
And then I like always think about applying to jobs. I'm like, well, then I can't be on a TV show if I do that. So that's why I never always.
Yeah,
get
never.
submitted.
That's true.
You don't want to be on a TV show?
If I work there, that's like what I'd have to commit to. If I like,
He's saying that like if he worked there, he couldn't be on
He
a TV
couldn't
show.
be on a
he
TV
couldn't
show.
He'd rather
be
take
on
the
TV show.
yeah,
I
the
understand.
route.
yeah,
Don't shit where you eat.
exactly.
100%. I feel you. Miami. I would like to.
No,
get
they
into-
didn't watch Miami.
You did
We
not
could-
watch Miami. Well, let me.
No.
So we
Well,
can
you
talk.
talk about it, and we'll have
Yes.
opinions anyway.
So basically, Gertie's party was phenomenal, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Adriana feels bad and is remorseful and
Yep.
apologizes, which I like to see, but I really don't think you come back from that.
No. And I felt so bad for her in that moment when she had her confessional the week before and she's like hysterical and was like, I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't thinking, like, I know she's genuine, but like it's been a tough season for her, truthfully.
Yeah, it really.
Yeah. But
it's not even,
Marisol
like-
thing.
Yeah.
That was
God,
you're just
that was
being mean.
trash.
That
That
was
was trash. That was
trash.
mean.
That was mean. And we had her on here and she was telling us that her and Alexia are like, and Marisol are like still not in a good place. And obviously like she couldn't tell us all that much because it was in the beginning of the season. But
Right.
like watching it now, I'm like, you're to blame for a lot of it. And like
Yeah.
you're going through a lot of it, but nobody is a mind reader. Like she could have been like, hey, I'm going through a lot, whatever, like need a friend or let's do this. Like it's not their job to like
Right.
babysit her.
Exactly.
She should have
Exactly.
said, like, when we found out that her alimony was coming to an end and stuff like that, that stuff you say at the beginning of the season, because then it kind of is, it doesn't
Gives you
give
context.
for your behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it makes sense. And I was also dying when the two of you asked her, you were like, is the music video out yet? Like, it's still not out.
It's still not
No,
out.
it's
So,
still not out.
It was supposed to be out last week. It's still not out.
No.
I was wondering
she
if
was
she was
kinda
gonna
quiet and
if
timid.
she was gonna
Put
put
in the
it.
sunglasses. That I like. What
Yeah.
was
Oh,
that?
yeah. Well,
I thought she was gonna take them off at some point, but I was
Yeah.
like, oh, we're
I was like, did we not
Or
tell her this was
Madonna.
video too?
yeah.
Might have been on us.
I was dying the sunglasses. That
The
really got me.
sunglasses, I was thinking she took them off too. I'm like, what is going
Mm-mm.
on? Why are the
Well,
she did
Stevie
not.
Wonders-
She was very timid, so I'm not gonna lie. I was a little nervous for today. I was like, is it tough, like not knowing each other? And I was
Yeah.
like, no, I don't.
No.
I
think-
let
Not
me
when you're
tell
a
you,
meme-
I
not
have
when you're a
been
meme account.
I've been so excited all day. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to have like Bravo banter, have
Amazing.
specifically a cocktail, but apparently I'm the only one drinking. But I was
I
so
think I have
excited
a
for
fever,
today.
so I should not drink.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no, if you
something's
have
going around.
alcohol, it'll kill like whatever bacteria is like inside.
That's
you.
true. So
No.
you think like me.
Science.
We have to tell them about your bachelorette party.
Oh, my bachelorette
think that
party
wraps
was
up
Bravo themed.
This stuff, by
Let's
the way.
just like chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's chat.
We'll
All
do
right,
the
where did you go?
let's tell them the bachelorette, and then we'll do the trash bag of the week.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, love.
Okay.
I'm sure.
So start thinking.
I came prepared for that, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
already have mine.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
I have mine too.
Oh,
So
okay.
Lucy got married during COVID. So we just went to New York, to Brooklyn, and she wanted a Bravo batch. And we have another sister who is like a doctor and smart and like cannot be
There's
bothered
always
with
one.
this.
Yeah,
But you
always.
There's
choose
always one.
Showgirls. It's different. It's different.
Yeah. So I was like, I got this. Don't worry. I'm like maid of honor, like on steroids. We had 9 lemons in a bowl. I have Aviva's leg. I have Andy Carbo cutout. I have actually, I just moved, so there's boxes. So I could also pull all these things out in like a minute if you get me.
We had a Giselle cameo.
Yeah. And
Oh
then
gosh.
Yeah.
yes. And then I cut out pictures of her husband, like mini size, like wallet size, and taped them to all the White Claws and put them in a kiddie pool. And there was a sign of Margaret that said, "Your husband's in the pool."
Like,
Stop.
incredible.
That's a good one.
Genius.
There was
That's
a
good
wall
one.
of like all the Bravo mugshots
Mugshots.
for like a photo op opportunity as like our
Wow.
backdrop.
We have
It
to
was
send you the
amazing.
pictures. We have to send you the
Literally.
pictures.
Yeah, no, we need to see. That is so. I would have
That's such-
died.
You would have
The
It was
appreciated it.
awesome.
That's such a
They
good
did a
one.
really good job. Oh,
And then
the gay shark was there.
the gay shark was there.
Not the gay shark.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
went to a housewife party that somebody invited to me after, and they were like, "Can you bring like all your things?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I have my Bravo playlist."
You're like, of course.
I was like, "You got it." When did you get married, Lucy? It was November of
2020.
2020.
No, I got married September 2020.
Nope, I know, but your bachelorette was after
Mm-hmm.
because she was
It was.
supposed to change her. wedding.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I had my
let's do
bachelorette
trash
party
bag.
after I got married.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I
COVID.
can pull it up.
Yeah,
oh,
you know
we did
what?
Beer Olympics.
Different times.
Yeah.
Okay. hold
Oh
on.
yeah, that's right. We did Beer Olympics, and every team was like a different Bravo show.
Oh, we made
that's
her
fun.
a.
It was
We
fun.
made her a
Summer,
shot ski.
that's fun.
Oh my
Yes, I had
god.
the shot
Wait,
ski.
obsessed.
It
Oh
has
wait,
her
and my
new last-
T-shirt was the Luann mugshot because obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, that's iconic.
why not?
Yes.
I
And
love
we had a party bus drive us. That can we like do that again? Nobody needs to be
Are
getting.
you
Oh
okay?
my! Wait, how'd you make that?
We got a leg on.
It's actually like really fucked up.
Yeah,
it was like
Is
the
it like
Halloween
it's a
store.
real? Oh,
No, it's
No,
like
it's
the
not a real
Halloween
leg.
store, like gory leg, and she painted it.
Yeah, it was white, so it has a Tory Burch heel on it. My
Yeah.
boyfriend was
Dang,
trying
that
to.
is too good.
He was trying to throw it out while we were moving, and I was like, "That's a Tory Burch heel. You better not
Like,
throw
no,
this
no,
out."
this is going to the Museum of History.
Literally.
100%.
Like even Tory Burch makes mistakes.
But yeah, it was incredible. I was Captain Lee for Beer Olympics.
Perfect.
Wait, obsessed.
Perfect.
We need
It
to do
was
something like
great.
this. Kick off the summer.
Why was I
nervous?
nervous? These are my best friends.
I know. This is what like I don't want to leave, but
Like we're having
my
another
kid is
bachelorette and we're
screaming.
coming. When are you, you're up next to get married? We'll come.
Yes, we'll do it. We'll do Bravo for
We'll be
mine
the
too.
gay sharks.
Yeah, literally.
We should just do it in like Nantucket or something, and they can come. meet
Yes.
us.
No,
Yes,
the
oh my
summer
God.
house is
God.
available for rent.
For,
Yeah.
like how much?
It was a lot. I looked into it.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Nantucket.
And there's
It's
only
expensive.
5 bedrooms now, not 9.
I feel like that was a producer play
You think?
to like spice it up a little bit.
Oh, for Summer House?
Yeah.
The, like,
No,
bedroom
I really do
situation.
believe
I
the
believe
zoning, the zoning laws in the
Me
Hamptons
too.
are legit out of control.
They're weird.
Yeah. So I really do think what happened is they filmed and they got fined. And
Yeah.
then the network was like, we're not paying for that again.
No.
No, 100%. Our
Because
cousin's
they'll come in and
family-
take the house away.
Yeah, our cousin's family like owns property up there, and I feel like she just like always talks about how like it's a whole thing.
Yeah, like even on like Fire Island, it's the zoning laws there are so insane. Like you can't. That's why everyone shoves into like 3 bedrooms, even though there's like 6 different rooms. Because
Yeah.
like if you get caught by anybody, the housing authority people, of having like another bed in another room, they'll either make you say that you're like living in a brothel, or they'll fine you or
Dramatic.
sue you.
Wow.
Yeah,
Where
it's
is
really
Fire
insane.
Island?
Fire Island is my favorite subject. Fire Island is so if you go, it's like directly below the Hamptons. So if you are going to like, do you know where Sayville is?
Mm-mm.
And
No.
on Fire
But
Island.
it's in New York. Whenever they hear Fire Island, I'm like, I don't know where.
Yeah, it's in New York. It's like you can see the Hamptons from there's like a bay that separates like, and it's a very small strip of land.
Did
but-
you watch the movie, or is it a movie or show?
Yeah,
Both.
there was both. The show I watched both.
Okay. There's
I thought the
Matt
movie was so
Rogers
good.
and Bo
and
Yang.
Yang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're so funny.
We love Matt Rogers. We love both of
them.
them.
We love them.
Bo Yang
Um,
is hilarious.
He is so funny. Did you
Yeah, I
watch
love
the
him.
SNL skit with when Pedro Pascal was on not that long ago? The steak skit.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, but the whole table was
With the-
shaking.
I
Bo and Bro
I love
Pascal
Pedro
is
Pascal
so funny
too.
to see.
Oh, we
I don't think I know who that is.
You don't know who
show.
Pedro Pascal is?
Would I know if I saw him?
The Last of Us. The new show.
Yes. Do you watch?
I don't
She doesn't.
watch
It's
that
too scary
either.
for her because she's dumb.
I only
Um,
watch Bravo and Brooklyn Nine-Nine right now.
He's
And
hot.
he's
He's a daddy.
Chilean.
Yeah.
He's hot. He's
Okay,
fit
Lucy,
core.
that doesn't
We
mean I
love
know
him.
who the fuck he is.
Well, you're gonna learn real quick. After you hang out with us, you're gonna have to Google and you will be obsessed.
Yes, I will text you right now who he is.
Okay, let's do the trash bag of the week, and then we'll wrap
Yes.
this up, and then we can still talk if we want after.
Yes.
So go ahead. I'll let you guys go first.
Mike's like jumping at the bed.
Mine
Like,
is
Mike.
Lenny's mother. I fucking am so mad at that turncoat.
She was my trash
Like-
bag last week.
Yeah, like that fucking fake bitch. I can't. She's never liked Lisa, and then she was her ally for one episode, and then comes in and says, "Well, you've been going out too much." Like, fuck you. So
Yeah.
she's my trash bag of the week.
Love
Lenny's
it.
old mom.
100%.
Let me so.
That old
mom.
bitch.
That's
Oh,
a bitch
man.
over there.
Literally.
Well, that's cute. My trash bag of the week is Lindsay Hubbard. Like I
Okay.
am so over this bitch. When she was yelling at when Maya was telling the story of how she texted Carl to smoke a joint, whatever. Who cares? She's not trying to sleep with your boyfriend. Lindsay, back off. Like, just because you finally have a relationship that you can walk all over this guy doesn't mean you have to treat everybody else like shit. Get a life, get off the TV, and your ship has sailed.
Yes, amazing. I stand everything.
100%.
Literally everything
Wow.
that has been said.
Mm-hmm.
P, you go
Lucy.
because I don't have one.
I have two.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay, I'll give you one. One is Kyle Cook
Ooh.
because
Oh yeah, the
because there's a
uncool.
lot of things
Yeah.
in this world that you can say about me, but you cannot say that I don't work my ass off, which has nothing to do with Carl, but in the sense that like you shouldn't talk about other people's jobs. Like that's fucked up. Now you're messing with their reputation, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
you could say he was a drug addict, you can say he's a dick and he was a whore, whatever, but you don't fuck with people's jobs because it's
Yep.
national television. Number one. Number two goes to, oh my God, Joe Gorga. Grow up. Your sister's getting married. I don't care if she called your mother a whore or she spit in your wife's face. None of these things happened. But your
He
sister's
probably would do
getting-
it.
Probably. Your sister's getting married, and it's the one time things can be about her. So you're going to shut up, you're going to wear that tux, and you're going to eat and watch the fucking people come down from the ceiling at the wedding, and you're going to walk her down the aisle. But she doesn't want you to, so
Period.
you probably won't. But
Exactly.
go.
So back off. Keep hitting the table, girl. See ya.
I thought of one.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Oliver, Mia's ex-boyfriend,
Good one.
who allegedly cheated on her.
Yeah. Scumbag.
I don't
What a
stand the
scumbag.
cheating. Why
I
do you
know,
cheat?
I don't
right?
get the cheating. You just like you don't have to be with her if you don't want to, right?
Right. It's really not that difficult.
It's
Yeah.
really
Right.
not
It's
that
not your
difficult.
difficult to not have your penis go in somebody else.
Correct.
Really.
Ever.
Legit. That takes a lot of work for that to happen. So
Yeah. So fuck Oliver. Fuck. Who else did we say? Joe.
Marina,
Marina.
Joe, Lindsay,
Lindsay
Hubbard.
Hubbard. And who was your other guy? And Kyle. Fuck
Yep.
y'all this
just
week,
for this
everybody.
week. Those are just for this week. I'm sure
Yeah.
all
For
of
me,
the Gorgas.
I'm down with Lindsay for
Lenny's
life,
mother's
though.
for life.
Same.
Oh my God. Well, this was so much fun, guys.
Wait, hold on. Do you have an
yes.
unpops opinion?
Oh,
Because I know you came
Oh
prepared.
yeah.
Oh, you did come over. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, mine is Julia should not be back.
No, that wasn't your unpopular.
Oh
No, no.
no, my unpopular opinion is we don't need Mary Cosby back on Salt Lake City.
I
don't-
agree with that.
I
I don't know if it's unpops here for
No,
us.
people love her, and like I don't. It's not like I dislike Mary. It's that
I don't get it.
Salt Lake City is like they want to hold people accountable. Mary couldn't even come to the reunion because she was cutting up a muck in the confessional and said everything behind everyone's back. So it's like, what is she going to bring now that Jen? The only thing she could fill the void is that like her church is a fraud. So then we'll have somebody
Mhm.
else from Salt Lake going
Yeah.
to jail. Like so that's all I see her bringing to the table, and I don't need Mary back on Salt Lake City. at all.
Incest only gets you far enough in life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't need that back.
Exactly.
And she already got pretty far. So like
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we're good.
You
She got
stole
some
your
money.
mom's job and her money.
Yeah.
and
Hold
her
on.
husband.
That's an interesting point though. I forgot she didn't go to the reunion.
Yeah.
I'm
Didn't go to the
surprised that
reunion.
that Andy is letting her then film because that's like a huge no-no.
Wait,
Meredith
she
was
is
on the phone
filming?
with her. Yes, Meredith was on the phone with her yesterday. So not sure. They just started production last week, so who knows?
But I don't think it's gonna be like as a full time. I think it'll be friend of Meredith.
I don't
But like we don't need it.
Mm-mm.
at all.
Yeah.
At
Mm-mm.
all.
Interesting.
Brandon.
My unpopular opinion is as a Roni enthusiast, we have to let old New York go, and we need to give the new New York a chance. The ladies seem like they're going to be a lot of fun. They seem like it's going to be a breath of fresh air. They're probably going to fight over and argue over stupid stuff that's like not material yet to be like a big dramatic fight. And that's okay. We can let old New York die, have those memories, stream it on Peacock, but let's give them a chance. I think it's going to be a good cast. I think it's going to be a good season. And I think the new New York is here to stay.
I love it.
I
I'm
agree.
so excited for New York.
I agree. Let's make these housewives young again.
Yeah.
Instead of grandma.
Housewives young.
Let's make them young.
I think we need to email this whole episode to Andy and be like, we have so many ideas for you.
Yeah.
Like, please listen to this.
Well, I also have, real quick before we go, I have an opinion for, because Melissa Gorga is going to need a check next year when she's off the show. We were saying that Antonio,
We took edibles for our episode that we did this week, and I kept calling Antonio.
So Antonia, since she's such a good cheerleader, she should go to Navarro and she can be on cheer and she can get her paycheck that way.
Right?
Paulina, have you
Wow.
seen Cheer, by the way?
Yes, I was a cheerlealer for 13 years, Lucy.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
okay,
her
but
and-
have you
She's
seen
getting
it?
Gabby Butler's
It's
gonna be on the
so
podcast in 2 weeks.
Spoiler alert, we got Gabby Butler.
You stalking her too?
Oh, well, I did. Morgan is engaged now.
I love Morgan.
I do follow her.
I know,
dead.
and that other one's in jail.
The
Yeah.
dad
Oh,
is in
yeah, we don't
jail.
have to talk about
Wait, did you see Ladarius on TikTok saying he was hooking up with Gabby Butler the whole time?
No.
No.
Okay, one?
Ladarius, who was
Wait, I
watching
was gonna
Bad
say,
Girls
wasn't
Club,
he? Isn't he
right?
gay?
Is he not gay?
Well, not gay for Gabby Butler.
I would be gay for
I
Gabby
see
Butler.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
I get that.
I get that.
But yeah, they're gonna need a check, and I don't think they'll be able to send her to a 4-year.
I think that's a great job. I agree.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
Didn't
like
she
Joe-
like fuck up her ankle or something? Or like her
They
hip?
all
or-
have.
Go to
Remember
WPP.
Melissa's storyline was getting her to coaching her into backflipping one more time last
Oh,
season. so-
Antonia. I thought we were still
yeah.
talking about Gabby Butler. I was like, she's going to
Yeah.
WWE.
Is she?
She is.
How do
Yes,
you
she is.
She is. She's-
We are so in sync with everything.
Yeah,
She's
I
gonna be
feel
like
like
a Bella twin.
Me
Guys,
and Brandon are insane.
It
Yeah.
was like on E! News. I think the Toast covered it too. And
Yeah,
I get my
Gabby-
info at the Toast.
Yeah.
Oh my god, amazing. Well, I
Yeah.
guess we're gonna be WWE fans
Yeah,
now.
I mean, I
Seriously,
love the
go
Bella
Gabby
twins.
Butler.
I love
But-
I
them.
do love the Bella
She
twins.
finally made it out of college. I
And they're
guess. That's what
Philadelphia
it is.
Eagles
She-
fans.
she was
Yeah,
in-
Yeah, she was in
Gabby
college
was
for
in
like 8
Navarro for
years.
6 years. Yeah.
in the bar.
Four-year college. She was there. She was
Yeah,
teaching a class.
it's a junior college.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how she I don't know. She was there long enough so they could film 2 seasons, and she was there for like 5 years before that. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway,
Well, that wraps up this week's episode. Thank you so much. This was honestly fun.
This
A
was so
cocktail
much
would've made
fun.
it better, 100%.
yeah, I know.
Definitely.
Highly
Next-
recommend.
Next time we'll do
Next
one.
time.
Yes.
Next time. Get us
Teasing
outside
next
of
time.
March.
Well, thank you guys so much
April
for
1st.
listening, hanging out. Follow us on TikTok. We are full episodes on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and just follow us on Instagram too because we're fun. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next week.